Okay, so please ignore where we are at the minute, but I just feel like this video needed to be said and out there from my own personal opinions. So this isn't like a proper cool, chill, happy video. This is something that really does need to be targeted now, as I have seen a lot of hate going around at the minute. Not to me yet anyway, because I'm such a small YouTuber, I'm not getting much hate. I get the odd comment, but this was recently came to my mind. Well, it's been in my mind a while, but recently again came into my mind from Imogination's video. Now if you haven't watched that, I will leave it linked down below. She is absolutely heartbroken about how much hate she is getting, and I think it's absolutely ridiculous of how much hate she is getting. I think it's absolutely ridiculous with how much hate everyone's getting, anyone's getting. At the minute, since lockdown's been happening, everyone has received a lot more hate than they would. It's as if people have nothing better to do than hate, which is absolutely awful. And it's come to my attention because I am very strongly opinionated about this type of stuff, because I have been through mental health issues before and it's just not something that people want to go through. And with bullying, it's horrible because you wouldn't say it to anyone's face in town. If somebody saw me in town, they wouldn't come up to me and be like, your hair's disgusting, your lips are disgusting. They would not say it. But behind a keyboard, everyone just wants to say anything to put people down. And what really upsets me about this type of community and the YouTube career, social media career, anything to do with putting yourself online, is that you expect hate. I started YouTube 2 years ago and people were asking me and saying, oh well, what are you going to do if you get hate? And I said, well, I'm going into it, so I will receive hate and I'll have to deal with it. But it shouldn't be like that, which is really upsetting, because as soon as you want to do it, you expect hate. Why should you expect hate because you're putting yourself out there? Why should you expect it? If you go into a workplace in an office and somebody came up to you and was bullying you, they would be fired. So why is it okay as a career? Fair enough, it's not my career yet, but a hobby, a career, are people allowed to bully you to the point where you don't want to be here anymore? It's absolutely ridiculous. Let's take the Caroline Flack situation. I was going to do a video back then when Caroline Flack sadly passed away, because it just really upset me. Caroline Flack was such a beautiful person inside and out, but newspapers can ruin people. And the newspapers ruined Caroline Flack. They ruined her life, hence why she ended it. It's just horrible. People will take one tiny snippet of information and blow it up to the point where it's not even true. And then how do you think that makes that person feel? When there's a story out there that's not even true, everyone's reading it, everyone's responding to it, everybody believes it, and no matter what you say, they don't believe you. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. And that is what Imogenation is going through at the minute. Obviously not the newspapers and stuff, but she's being bullied to the point where she's being told to kill herself. Like, how is that acceptable? How is that acceptable? And I'm assuming if I go far in this, anybody will get hate, whoever wants to do this. I have been given hate, but it's not affected me at the minute because you know what I mean, you expect it. But when you are getting hundreds and hundreds of DMs a day, like Imogen did, of hate, how are you supposed to come out of that strong? It's not possible. And it's like people say, oh, you've got all the people you need around you. That's not the point. Yeah, you have the people who love you around you. But it's the fact that people who you don't even know, you, are messaging you nasty comments, nasty things about your face, nasty things about your family, nasty things about your personality, telling you to end your life. We don't want it. It's just horrible of how it can push people to the point where they don't want to be here anymore. And no matter what, online you are going to get hate from people. And like Imogen said, I will, like I said, link her channel linked down below, her video. But people say, oh, we'll just block them. But they come back and make another account just to hate on you even more. And the more that you block them, the more hate they are going to give. Which is just ridiculous. It's really upsetting because they wouldn't do it in real life. Like, not in real life, because obviously it is real life, but they wouldn't do it if they saw you in the street. They wouldn't come up to you and comment on the way you look or the way you are. And it's just upsetting. Like, it's horrible, because why do they think they have the audacity to do it behind a keyboard? Because you can't see us face to face, so we can't really respond, and we don't want to respond. I've never had it properly, but at the minute the stuff that I'm getting, I just laugh it off because it's funny. Like, somebody said that I look like the female version of Squidward. Okay, well, that's your opinion, that's funny, whatever, but it doesn't give you the right to comment it. I don't get why people get such a rush from hating on people. Like, how would you like it if I hated on you and called you by, like, saying you look disgusting and all this? It's not nice. It is not nice, and I don't know why people want to do it. I just don't get it. It's so upsetting that people like Imogen, who is such a strong-willed, strong woman. I know I just said strong twice, but she's just an amazing woman who has an amazing life, who has an amazing husband, who has an amazing family around her, and people can still find things to hate on her. Like, if she's had work done, who cares? It's her choice. Like she said, it's not going to change the way she is, like her personality. It will not change her. If I got I want my septum doing, people won't like it. People don't like it. My boyfriend doesn't want me to get it done, but if I get it done, it's not going to change my personality. My boyfriend just doesn't like piercings. He's not been nasty, he just doesn't like piercings. But guarantee you, if I got it done, people would be like, I don't like it, you look horrible, it's disgusting. But it doesn't change me as a person. If I want it doing, I'm going to get it done because it's what I want. Why should it change me as a person, and why should it make you hate on me? Just because I get a septum doesn't mean I'm going to become a nasty person or too big for my boots. No. It's just that I want a piercing. If I wanted my lips doing, does it change me as a person? No. It makes me happier. I don't want my lips doing because I quite like my lips, but it makes me happier as a person if I wanted that doing. I'm not completely happy in myself at all. There are so many things that I would change about myself, but that doesn't give you the right to comment and to say that I've changed as a person. So I don't know why people are bullying Imogen for it. Caroline Flack it's a totally different story about how the thing with her boyfriend. But people would hate that much because of newspaper articles that it pushed her to do that. It pushed her to end her life. And she shouldn't have had that, because she was such a beautiful person. Nobody listened to her. They just listened to the newspaper articles that made up stories about her. And I just do not think it's right. There's probably so much that I've not said that I want to say. But I just think it's absolutely disgraceful of how much hate is going around at the minute, especially in lockdown, because nobody seems to have anything better to do. I don't know why we can't support each other. I don't know why people can't comment nice things on people's videos, on people's pictures. Why can't we just be nice? It's not hard to be nice. In fact, it's easier to be nice than it is to be hard, to be nasty. It's easier to write, oh, you look beautiful, rather than write, you look disgusting, go on in your life. Because if somebody did end their life, then you forced them to. Not forced them, but you pushed them to. You told them to. And that's blood on your hands. I'm really sorry about this video. I did not want to have to post something like this, but I just feel like I'm very strongly passionate about it, and I needed to say something to my viewers because, you know, everyone will go through it in this industry, which is such a shame. But I just think people need to be a lot nicer. So I'm really sorry about this video. I just wanted to tell you my opinion and to get it out there, because I can't keep things in about stuff like this, because I just need to let it out. So I will see you in my next real video. Bye.